The Global Platform Zambia is ActionAid's network for youth-led activism. Through capacity building and support to various youth-led initiatives, it seeks to promote young people as drivers of change around the world. The youth of Zambia, with the support of the global platforms, have played a huge role in raising awareness on climate justice.
One of the projects that we've come up with as Mchinga Corridors is a horticulture project, and with this project we've actually managed to plant about 200 plants. So far we have about 550 kg bags of plastic bottles that we've picked, and we wish to build a greenhouse using these bottles. And not only that, we wish to also start this project in schools.
So far, we've been able to conduct sensitizations right here in the district in Nakonde. The place where I come from, or where I do my activism from, is not so much of an urban area. So you have to educate people and bring people up to speed in what you're doing. They understand that there's climate change, but they do not really know about the effects and what is causing and what is bringing the climate crisis. So you have to take a lot of time to explain to them. And from the training that I've gotten, we've been able to do sensitizations right here at the hub. And of course in the community, targeting especially young people and the traditional leaders, bringing them up to speed on what we can do in as far as action is concerned. We've also been able to do radio shows where we've done sensitizations, and the response was quite overwhelming, where people were calling in to say they didn't know about what was going on or really what was causing the shift in weather patterns, but at least from that conversation they were able to do something. So with ActionAid support, we want to take this work very far. Next year we hopefully want to go into schools where we target young people, especially hopefully turn them into climate justice ambassadors so that they can do the same in their communities, train them on smart agriculture and climate smart activities, as well as equip them to make sure that when they become future leaders, climate justice or climate change should be amongst the things that they focus on and should be a part of their agenda.
So under climate justice, we've noticed to say in Nakonde there's rapid cutting down of trees. Let us do what we can to preserve our environment. Let us do what we can to produce energy that is environmentally friendly. If you look in Nakonde, we have less trees remaining. They're being used to cut down trees, which is just being used for energy. Instead of using that energy, we've brought up an alternative form of energy, which is the charcoal briquettes that we're making. We've been making them since June. We would also love ActionAid to help us in capacity building. We would love to take this project out there in the outskirts, people cutting down trees to produce charcoal, as the charcoal production that they produce from trees is the only way that they earn living. So if we would go there, out there in the outskirts of Nakonde, teach these people how to make this charcoal, would preserve our forests more.
As youth, we have realized that climate change is a big problem, and because we are youth, we believe that it affects us more than other people. Therefore, we have established a network that is called the Youth for Climate Justice Champions, and this network stretches across different provinces within the country. We've got different climate activists performing different advocacy rights for climate change. We want to bring awareness to people and to advocate that youth should be part of this movement, because we believe that with a big movement like this, and the importance of youth and the numbers, that we're able to fight climate justice better. Prior to the COP26, the youth had engaged in a number of discussions which were to present government with expectations of what we wanted to see during the COP. And after this, the government also was given recommendations for what we haven't seen during the COP and what should be included in the next COP26. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank ActionAid as well as the Global Platform Zambia for allowing me to be Youth for Climate Justice Champion. This has allowed me the opportunity to be in different spaces as well as interact with youth that are also of the belief on climate justice as well as activities towards climate change. Thank you very much, ActionAid.
Partnerships enable the Global Platform Zambia to achieve great results. It is only through continued partnerships that even greater results shall be achieved together.